Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, the elders and apostles of the great millstone. And shalom to the many Akim and Akwat out there who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. And today's lesson, we're going to be talking about don't celebrate Christmas, okay? One of the things that you need to understand is a lot of these quote-unquote holidays, they're not for us. These are pagan rituals or just in general made up by Esau, okay? Yeah, you might be able to benefit off of them, like Christmas sales. Go ahead, you're more than welcome to, but don't go wrapping up presents and gifts or whatever and then participating in Christmas or trying to do some roundabout way to, I'm not actually celebrating Christmas, but here's something on the 24th, or here's something in the month or whatever. Like, don't go participating in Christmas. Yes, you can take advantage of the deals that they have and whatnot. No one's telling you not to do that, but overall, you should not be celebrating Christmas. And again, I said this before. All the origins of all these holidays, you can easily search them up. They've made it in freaking kid form, actual factual information on YouTube. You can literally search it up on Google, whatever you need to. Okay, that Christmas is not for us. Okay, firstly, Jeremiah chapter 10 from the top. Hear ye the word which the Most High speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So firstly, all the signs, all the prophecies that are coming past right now in our current time, we're not dismayed. Or if you're part of the 1/3, you're not dismayed. If you're part of the elect, you're not dismayed. But the 2/3 in the heathens, they're going to be dismayed because they are afraid of the end of this wicked society. But we're not, because the end of this world is the beginning of the. Let me get that, as a matter of fact. Second Ezra's. Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, so after Esau's world ends, Jacob's world is going to start. All right, so the end of this world is the start of the new world, or the start of the reign of the Israelites. All right. So verse 3: for the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the works of the hands of the workmen with the axe. Okay, does that not sound familiar? Verse 4: they deck it with silver and with gold, they fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They cut a tree down, they plant it, they make it stand on something. Verse 5: they are upright as a palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good, for as much as there is none like unto thee, O Yahawah, thou art great, and thy name is great in might. So this basically is telling you, plain and simple, one of the customs that the people of the world do, or the heathens do, that you should not be following after, as well as the fact that as well as the fact that this is specifically talking about a Christmas tree. All right. Sure. I guess here it's not sure. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, a tree that's set to stand upright and whatnot, like a palm tree. It's decked with silver and gold. Just adorned with stuff like that. All right, adorned with some nice stuff. Now, here's some things that I wanted to show that if you are an Israelite, you seen the Boondocks, then it's very clear that you should not be participating. And I do know it is definitely within Jake specifically that when they heard something like this, they said, okay, you know what, I'm still gonna go celebrate it. Like they heard it, they know of it, and it just doesn't faze them. They keep on going to do what they want to do. But let's continue. Let's watch this.
With the angel, a multitude of the heavenly hosts praising God.
Slakia.
Mes patients qui souffrent de sensibilité.
Ah.
Man.
And that's what Christmas is all about.
You hear that, boy? That's what Christmas is all about.
Actually, Granddad, Christmas is a pagan holiday. And Jesus probably hates you for celebrating it.
There ain't gonna be no Scrooges in this house, boy.
Look, Granddad, it's clear from the scripture that Jesus was not born in winter. The shepherds who saw the angels announcing his birth would not have been out in their fields in December. The Palestinian winters are too cold, if you believe in that sort of thing. The truth is, Christmas evolved from the Roman holiday Saturnalia, a winter festival where men gave gifts to each other. They also would get drunk, have sex with each other, and beat their wives. People would act so crazy on Christmas, the holiday was outlawed by the Protestant Church until the 1800s. As a matter of fact, the United States Congress...
Okay, so yeah, well, actually, let's continue, because this is the how Jake reacts to hearing actual information and facts.
Granddad?
So when we're explaining some stuff like this, when you see media explaining clear evidence, okay, telling you actual facts about what, not just Christmas, but all these other holidays and all these things that they got wrong, all right, they just tune it out and then they keep on going with what they were doing. Like, it literally... paying attention to it, okay, because look, watch this.
Granddad,
I'm sorry, boy. What was that?
I just explained the entire history of Christmas.
But it was boring, Huey. You just blah, blah, gay sex, blah, blah, Congress. You know, you...
See? So, even when you make it, like, entertaining, people don't care. Because it was in this, it was here, and you still got Israelites, or Jake, celebrating it. All right? And another thing I want to show, I thought was a very funny touch. This has to do with YAHAWASHI, because they were one of the big things is when they talk about the what color was YAHAWASHI? They say Slakia, the masses believe that he's a so-called white man, but then when you actually get into it, then people will say, oh, he was an olive color, or so he was green, so he was a green man, or then they say he was Middle Eastern. Okay, but I just want to show you this right quick.
That's right, Bob. A little bit of the Christmas spirit is returning to Woodcrest as Santa Claus makes his first appearance since being assaulted by the unknown but probably Arab Santa stalker 1 week ago.
So listen to that. She described the Santa stalker, which the Santa stalker is Riley. We know that obviously in the show. If you've seen the show, you know Riley is the one beating the crap out of this. They even show it. So she described him as Arab, and I thought I didn't notice that way the first time I saw this, but you know now I when I recently saw this episode again, I thought that was a very subtle and very smart insertion that Aaron Magruder or whoever the writers are that incorporated this in it. Okay, because a lot of times they're going to say that they either want to claim that YAHAWASHI was a so-called white man or he was Middle Eastern. They never want to say that he was a so-called black man. All right, but right over here, Riley, who's supposed to be a so-called black man, Riley, they're human. The Freemans, Slakia, the Freemans are Edomites. but diluted they diluted so much that they look like Israelites. So through their bloodlines, they are actually Edomites, but they look like what's it called? They look like a so-called black man. All right, but yeah, that's the main thing. Riley, who looks like a so-called black man, okay, which keyword, he looks like it. I'm not saying that he is. He looks like a so-called black man, and the reporters was confusing him with a so-called Arab. All right, so I just wanted to show all that. Stop celebrating Christmas, and I want to give all honor. YAHAWAH, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And with that, I want to say Shalom.